PAX Australia is almost here, and we are so excited to see a jam-packed lineup of indie games showcasing at the event. Now, if you're anything like me, PAX can be pretty overwhelming, and it can be tricky to work out what to check out first. So, we've put together our top picks of indie games to check out at the con. There's about 100 different indie games that will be at PAX Aus this year, so it goes without saying that this is just a taste of what to expect, and it was so hard to narrow it down for this list. We hope that this will make it a little less daunting, and we've also got something in store to help you navigate the PAX Rising section this year, so make sure to stick around to the end to get all of the details for that. Without further ado, let's dive into some amazing indie games to check out at PAX Aus. Embark on an epic adventure in a land of magical furnishings in the upcoming cozy RPG, Dungeons and Dining Tables. You'll play as an axolotl exploring a fantasy land caught under the spell of a prickly mage, and it's up to you to head out into the endless dungeons and find enchanted furniture to bring comfort back to the world. With some epic bosses to battle, complex dungeons to navigate, and coziness to restore, this looks set to be a wholesome RPG. You can find this one at booth 60 in the PAX Rising section. Team up with some friends and manage a servo in the couch co-op game Servonauts. You'll play as some gas station attendants, and it'll be your job to refine fuel, build pipelines, and get the right fuel to the right cars. Pumping the wrong fuel can have explosive consequences, and each galactic location will have its own challenges to overcome in what looks set to be a hilariously chaotic co-op game. You can find Servonauts at booth 8 in the PAX Rising section. In this game, there's an art killer on the loose, and it's up to you to solve the murder of several priceless artworks. Combining detective with dating, you'll investigate 7 suspects, learning their motives, grudges, and secrets as you race to solve the murder before your art school is turned into a water park. With 7 potential suspects, the ability to astral project into artwork, and a mystery to uncover, this looks set to be a quirky take on a detective game. You can find Shelflife Art School Detective as part of the Code NZ lineup at booth 1440. Prepare to run, jump, dash, and Bawk your way through an endless world of bustling barnyards, cruising cows, and scary signposts in Super Bawk Chicken. You'll play as a chicken with superpowers in this endless runner game where you'll collect items, catch rowdy rascals, and attempt to set new high scores in each run. With over 70 different levels, with different challenges and themes, tons of obstacles, and a stack of different items to collect, this is a great casual arcade pick. You can find Super Bawk Chicken at booth 54 in the PAX Rising section. Enter an American-occupied cyberpunk Australia full of biker gangs and corporate police in Anticitizen Red. You'll play as an ex-Australian cyber soldier, using your enhanced agility and any weapon you can get your hands on to take down corpo scum and gang members inhabiting Neo Sydney. Rack up points and take down your enemies and experience the best and worst Australia has to offer in this bullet heaven game. You can find Anticitizen Red at booth AIS 3 in the Oz Indie Showcase section. Lead mercenaries through the decaying aisles as you attempt to take down an evil necromancer in Dolven. This turn-based RPG with a fantasy twist uses a card-based combat system where you'll need to put together the best hands, incorporating some poker elements to take down the evil spreading across the land. Gather your party with 6 different classes to choose from, and customize your deck to take down your enemies and save the world. You can find Dolven at booth 35 in the PAX Rising section. Enter a hand-drawn, folk-inspired world where you'll dance around monsters to collect their shattered stars in the upcoming game, Key Fairy. This game uses bullet hell mechanics but in a pacifist way, seeing you collect from monsters rather than deal them damage, and will see you weave your way through an eerie world full of strange folk and ancient magic. With a kind of creepy feel, you'll collect trinkets, discuss riddles, uncover secrets, solve dreams, and maybe even help the forest creatures along the way, in what is truly a unique action RPG game. You can find Key Fairy at booth 63 in the PAX Rising section. Step into the town of Dusty Springs, a small country town in Australia with a vibrant Bogan community in Aussie Bogan Hero. This 2D platformer game takes an Aussie spin on Metroidvania, and you'll play as Davo, who is driven into action after a lockdown forces the local pub to close. Find the truth behind some mysterious anomalies originating in the local opal mines, and take on the powerful forces of a corporation trying to exploit your town in this game full of Aussie Bogan goodness. You can find Aussie Bogan Hero at booth 13 in the PAX Rising section. Play as a soccer player damned to hell in the upcoming precision platformer Ascending Inferno. This challenging take on Dante's Inferno combines soccer with a 2D platformer, and you'll play as Danny, who tragically loses her brother shortly before getting in an accident herself. Upon waking up in the afterlife, the siblings are reunited, Vincent in the form of a soccer ball, and you'll begin your journey to ascend the infernos of hell, navigating some challenging and hellish landscapes along the way. You can find Ascending Inferno at booth AIS4 in the Oz Indie Showcase section. Send shapes with the help of your pal Sendy in the upcoming puzzle game Shape Sender Deluxe. This physics-based puzzler will see you use magnets, springs, portals, fans, and more to transport a variety of shapes from point A to B, and you'll have plenty of freedom as to how you approach each puzzle. Send your shapes in through elegantly designed paths, or create absolute mayhem and send them chaotically. The choice is yours in this sandbox puzzle game. You can find Shape Sender Deluxe as part of the Code NZ lineup at booth 1440. Play as a lab rat trying to escape captivity in the puzzle platformer Rat Trap. You'll navigate a labyrinth of complex puzzle challenges, finding mech parts along the way that each have unique abilities and are vital to getting through many of the puzzles. This looks set to be a challenging puzzle platformer with a high-tech twist. Will you be able to escape the Rat Trap? You can find Rat Trap at booth 16 in the PAX Rising section. Set off on a word-based adventure in the 3D platformer Rita. You'll play as a lovable chicken, and you'll need to explore the world to find letters, missing newspaper pages, and other collectible items. Use the letters you find to solve word-based puzzles and open up more of the world and story to uncover, in what looks set to be an adorable word puzzler. You can find Rita at booth AIS 5 in the Oz Indie Showcase section. Take city building to space in the upcoming strategy sim Beyond These Stars. You'll build a city on the back of a space whale, and you'll need to learn to coexist as you journey through the galaxies, meeting aliens, building outposts, and uncovering the secrets of the universe. Managing your intricate supply chains and the needs of your people will be crucial for your survival, but you'll need to be careful not to upset the delicate ecosystem or your habitat will shrink. This looks set to be an epic city builder strategy game set in a stunning game world and full of interesting challenges. You can find Beyond These Stars as part of the Code NZ lineup at booth 1440. Embark on an epic fantasy adventure as an anthropomorphic wombat in Primordials Legends Holo Hero. This third-person action-adventure game sees you explore a stunning fantasy world, fighting dangerous insects, navigating a difficult environment, and solving interactive puzzles. With a wombat-focused combat system that involves abilities like burrowing, and an epic story set in a lore-rich world, this is absolutely one to watch for adventure lovers. You can find Primordial Legends Holo Hero at booth 28 in the PAX Rising section. Party games are heading to space in the adorable but chaotic Which Way Up Galaxy games. This one is couch co-op gaming at its best, featuring 12 different Galaxy games, each with their own unique challenges and features. Go up against your friends as you race across galaxy fields, escape black holes, score goals with the moon, capture zodiac constellations, and so much more. This one looks set to be jam-packed full of fun for the entire family, with plenty of variety to keep everyone entertained. You can challenge your mates to a round of Which Way Up Galaxy games at booth 19 in the PAX Rising section. Experience the fast-paced rush of Aussie rules football in the sports arcade game Footy Bash. You'll take control of your own team, customizing their uniforms and managing their resources to ensure the team is game ready before heading to the footy ground to get your boots dirty. With arcade-style gameplay, you'll need to time your moves perfectly to execute goal-scoring kicks, take epic speckies, and win the game. This is an action-packed pick for footy lovers, and with co-op functionality, this is a great choice to play with a mate. You can find Footy Bash at booth PR02 in the PAX Rising section. Play as a pair of Cosmo travelers in the upcoming sci-fi RPG Foodomina. Their once dormant enemy, Mold, has returned and is attempting to spread their infection across the galaxy. You'll engage in turn-based combat against your Mold enemies, the Moldians, as you attempt to stop the infection spreading, but perhaps there's a way to save your enemies rather than destroy them. This looks set to be an epic story-driven game full of delicious food puns and sci-fi goodness. You can find Foodomina at booth 5 in the PAX Rising section. You'll find yourself stranded in deep space in the upcoming sandbox sim Untethered. Surviving won't be easy in this game, and you'll need to scavenge from wreckage, process resources, and use them to build your own space station to stay safe. Surviving doesn't stop there, as you'll need to manage everything you built too, ensuring you have food, water, and anything else you need to survive. This one looks set to be an incredible space survival game that will test even the best survival gamers. You can find Untethered at booth AIS2 in the Oz Indie Showcase section. Step into the paws of an adorable squirrel on a quest to save her tribe from corruption in the cozy Souls-like game, The Sacred Acorn. This action-adventure game merges fast-paced combat and boss battles with a charming world and an adorable story, really giving you the best of both worlds. You'll explore an expansive hand-drawn world, fight monsters, befriend creatures, unlock new powers, and discover long-lost secrets on your quest in what is a game full of adventure. You can find The Sacred Acorn at booth 52 in the PAX Rising section. Play as the last known Rewinder with the power to explore others' memories in The Rewinder 2. This action-adventure game is inspired by Eastern mythology and sees you explore a stunning world full of cursed villages, dungeons, and people to save. Destroy nightmares, collect charms, and befriend ghosts in what looks set to be a great adventure pick. You can find the Rewinder 2 at booth AIS6 in the Oz Indie Showcase section. Enter a cozy world inspired by Tasmanian landscapes in the puzzle adventure game Lighthaze World. You'll play as Nim, an anxious hero trying to overcome the overwhelm of a shopping mall to find food for their dog. And as their anxiety levels rise, the game world itself changes from a mall into the Tasmanian wilderness. Face your fears and work your way through a series of non-linear puzzles as you explore a vibrant world in what looks set to be a great cozy puzzle game. You can find Lighthaze World at booth 49 in the PAX Rising section. That is a wrap on this video, but we've got something else up our sleeve to make it even easier for you to navigate the PAX Rising section. We've put together the PAX Aus 2024 Indie Game Scavenger Hunt. Now this is a completely free downloadable resource for you that features a ton of clues to different indie games showing at PAX. We've popped a link in the description for you to download it now, and if you see us around, make sure to come and say hello and grab yourself one of our very limited Indie Brew sticker sheets. We absolutely cannot wait to check out so many amazing indie games at PAX this year, and make sure to keep an eye on our socials throughout the weekend to see what indie games we've been playing. Until next time, stay caffeinated.